In a cozy corner of the shimmering galaxy lived a tiny star named Lumi. Unlike the other stars who loved to twinkle brightly, Lumi felt shy and hid its light. One day, a wise old comet sage, noticed Lumi's dimmed light. He approached the little star with a warm smile. "Why do you hide your sparkle, little one?" Comet Sage asked gently. Lumi mumbled, "I'm not as bright as the others. I'm afraid I'll disappoint everyone." Comet Sage chuckled, his tail leaving a trail of shimmering stardust. "But Lumi, your light is unique. It's a soft, warm glow that comforts those around you. Every star has its own special purpose." Lumi looked around and noticed some smaller celestial objects nearby, huddled together. They seemed cold and lonely. Taking a deep breath, Lumi focused its energy and let its soft glow expand. The huddled objects visibly warmed, their surfaces shimmering with newfound light. Smiles appeared on the tiny moons. Lumi realized Comet Sage was right. Its gentle light wasn't weak, it was kind. From that day on, Lumi continued to shine, not as the brightest star, but as the warmest, comforting all those nearby. In a realm veiled in perpetual twilight, nestled between the whispering peaks of the Shadow Mountains and the ethereal glow of the moonlit sea, lay the secluded village of Whisperwind. Here, the inhabitants, known as the Echo Weavers, possessed a unique gift, the ability to capture and weave echoes of the past into tapestries of remembrance. Ilara, a young echo weaver with eyes like molten gold and hair like spun moonlight, felt an inexplicable pull towards the forbidden section of the village archives. Legends spoke of a powerful artifact hidden there, the Seed of Echoes, said to hold the memories of a forgotten civilization. One starless night, Ilara ventured into the forbidden archives. The air was thick, with the scent of aged parchment and forgotten magic. Dust motes danced in the faint moonlight filtering through a cracked window, illuminating rows upon rows of towering shelves filled with ancient scrolls and tapestries. Ilara's heart pounded in her chest as she navigated the labyrinthine corridors, her fingers tracing the spines of the ancient texts. Finally, she reached a hidden chamber, concealed behind a tapestry depicting a celestial map. Inside, bathed in an eerie emerald glow, lay the Seed of Echoes, a crystal orb pulsating with captured memories. As Ilara reached out to touch it, a spectral guardian materialized, its eyes burning with ancient power. A challenge has begun. In the verdant valley of Echo Glen, nestled amongst the great bloom's sprawling roots, lived a young boy named Riko. Unlike the other children who played amongst the luminous blossoms and mimicked the melodious hum emanating from the heart of the valley, Riko was strangely silent. He possessed no voice. He could not sing, could not whisper, could only communicate through clumsy, often misunderstood gestures. The people of Echo Glen were known for their resonant voices, which they used to nurture the roses, coaxing out vibrant colors and potent fragrances. Their songs were the lifeblood of their community. Riko, unable to participate, felt like a broken chord in a beautiful symphony. He spent his days wandering the edges of the glen, listening to the wind rustling through the rose leaves, observing the intricate patterns of the petals, and sketching them in his worn notebook. He loved the roses, their vibrant hues, their delicate forms, the silent way they thrived. One day a blight began to creep across Echo Glen. The roses, usually bursting with color, began to fade, their leaves turning brittle, their melodies becoming muted. The elders, their voices strained with worry, tried everything they knew, but nothing seemed to work. Despair settled over the valley like a heavy fog. Riko watches the roses wither, a profound sorrow washing over him. He remembers his grandmother, a renowned rose weaver, who believed the roses responded to pure emotion, not just sound. Desperate, he rushes to the heart echo, the oldest, largest rose at the Glen center. He knelt before it, clutching his notebook. He could not sing, but he could show. He frantically began to sketch, filling the pages with images of the vibrant glen, as it once was, children laughing, families sharing meals, the roses bursting with life. He sketched the elders with their faces beaming. He drew everything he held dear about Echo Glen and the hope that it could be revived. Tears streamed down his face as he poured his emotions into his drawings, placing the notebook at the heart echo. Then, something extraordinary happened. The heart echo began to tremble, and the faint melodies grew stronger. Riko's notebook pages glowed, and illustrations flickered to life. The lifeblood began to flow once again. The glow from the notebook spread outwards, touching the other roses. They responded, their colors returning, their melodies rising, filling the glen with a renewed symphony. The blight receded, leaving behind only vibrant life. Riko opened his eyes, astonished. He still could not sing, but he realized that he had found another way to communicate, a way to translate his emotions into a language the roses understood. His heart resonated with a new kind of song, a song of visual expression, of raw feeling translated through art. From that day on, Riko became known as Riko, the Echo artist. He taught the children of Echo Glen how to express their emotions through art, helping them connect with the roses in new ways. He created magnificent murals that adorned the walls of the glen, visual symphonies that captured the heart of their community. The silent boy had found his voice, not in sound, but in the vibrant language of the heart, proving that even without sound, you can change the world. And that hope, like a seed planted in the depths of despair, can blossom into something truly extraordinary. The greatest music that you need to express comes from the heart and not the mouth. Even when the music isn't music, people will be able to listen.